This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, everybody. I wanted to start by thanking everyone who is joining us on this call today or listening to this recording. I am Teresa Jubert. I am a client solutions consultant with Scale Funder at Ruffalo Noah Levitt. And Scale Funder is the platform that Phi Gamma Delta is using to run their Giving Day this year. Today, we're going to walk through what it means to be an ambassador for Phi Gam's Giving Day, which is happening on May 1st, 2020. I do have Duke Murphy on the line, who many of you may know. Duke works for the Phi Gamma Delta Educational Foundation. He is actually going to help kick us off by explaining a little bit more about the day, the theme, and the concept. Duke?
Thanks, Teresa. So to kind of dive into what we have going on, so everything I'm going to tell you is where we are at currently, and it could change in the upcoming future. And if it does, you will be the first to know. But the Giving Day is scheduled for May 1st, 2020. So that is a Friday. The week leading up to our Giving Day will be what we're calling our Values Week. So we will be focusing on one of the different values of the organization each day, starting with friendship on Monday and ending with excellence on Friday. During the days leading up to Giving Day, we'll kind of use the value theme to highlight some of the things our chapters are doing, our members, maybe ways that we could be supporting each other during these times. And then the actual Giving Day itself won't start until midnight on May 1st. So we won't be asking anybody to donate until that time actually occurs. And then the hashtag that we're using for the day is Advance PGD. So our tagline that we're using is preserve our friendship, advance our excellence. So going along with the week-long values theme of friendship starting the week and excellence ending it. And then the Advanced PGD for anybody who's posting on social media, that will be the hashtag that they'll be using, and it'll actually pull to the Scale Funder page, which is really cool. So we could see anybody who's talking about the day and using that hashtag. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now with the overall theme for what the day will look like. Back to you,
That's
Teresa.
Great. Thank you, Duke. That's awesome. All right, so as an ambassador, let's first start by talking about what your job is and why we're asking you to participate in the day. So let's start by thinking about how we make decisions today, especially online. Peer-to-peer reviews are very important. For example, how many times has a Yelp review affected your decision to go somewhere? Or what about buying a product on Amazon? Are you really going to buy that product if it only has 1 or 2 stars? Probably not, right? And what about if your close friend recommends a new restaurant? You're probably more likely going to try it because your close friend recommended it. Rotten Tomatoes, another example. How many times has a Rotten Tomatoes score influenced your desire to see a movie? Or even when your favorite celebrity endorses a new product, you're probably more likely willing to give it a try. In all of these examples, you're looking at peer reviews. Your goal on Giving Day is to act like one of these influencers. One reason this works is because we put a lot of trust in peer recommendations and social proof. All of the examples on this page illustrate the idea of social proof. Social proof is extremely important because it's the #1 thing people trust the most when making a decision online. As you can see in this graphic, 92% of people trust the recommendations from people they know over everything else. And you can see online consumer opinions comes in second at 70%. Your peers know you and they trust you and your opinion. Even your peers you might not know on a super personal level that might just be in your peer group or network online, they also trust you and what you're posting about Giving Day. So on Giving Day, you as an ambassador are the social proof and your opinion matters. When you post on social media and have a positive conversation, you are going to be encouraging others within your network to do the same. If you're talking about how giving back to your organization makes you feel good and it's this good experience for you, you are going to make others want to participate in that exact same way. Your involvement persuades your networks to click on your Giving Day link and make their gift too. That's why ambassadors are so important to the success of a Giving Day. So what exactly does an online ambassador do? How can you get started, and how can you be the most effective at promoting Phi Gamma Delta's Giving Day? So your role as an ambassador is to rally the troops and inspire your brothers to give. You are inspiring everyone you know to find something they want to support. There are many areas to give to, and you're helping all of your peers in your network find their way to support something they love. The idea here is to make this fun. You want to make the day a celebration about your fraternity and its mission. Something to keep in mind is that your networks will be more inspired to give and join you on the day if you're sharing your personal story. So why is Phi Gamma Delta so important to you personally? What is the impact it has made on your life or your career? Those are the things we want you to be sharing throughout the day. So how do you do this? How do you use the technology we have available to you? So that's what we're going to talk about next. Luckily, the technology is very user-friendly. So we're asking you to spread the word, but it's really, really simple. You actually already have the tools. You already probably have Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. You're likely already using these on a pretty regular basis. So go ahead and make sure you're using them on Giving Day as well. You are going to want to post multiple times throughout the day with different stories about what your fraternity means to you. And then you want to share your personal fundraising link to send your networks to the Giving Day site to make a gift. The image on the left in this slide is showing the ambassador dashboard, which we'll talk more about in a minute. If you don't have social media, that's okay. There are other ways you can share the excitement about Giving Day. Word of mouth. If you happen to be at an event, whether it's an alumni event or just a general event, bring up Phi Gamma Delta's Giving Day. Ask your brothers if they've made a gift. Talk to them about your experiences. You can even pick up the phone and call your friends and family and former classmates and talk to them about Giving Day and why it's important to make them a gift, or to make a gift, especially now. So now I want to get into some of the technology. I mentioned on the previous slide that you'll have access to a personal fundraising link. So I want to walk you through that, how to get that link. I think you're going to find that the platform is pretty user-friendly. And Duke and his team have come up with a number of social images and resources you can use to make your job a little easier on Giving Day. So we'll talk through those as well. The first thing you're going to want to do, if you haven't already, is sign up to be an ambassador. Even if you were an ambassador in 2019, you still need to sign up to be an ambassador for the 2020 Giving Day. There is an entire ambassador page within the Giving Day website. So to sign up, go to advancedpgd.org. Click on the Ambassador tab, which is in the top right-hand corner. Once you click on the tab, you can sign up using either your email or your Facebook account. You can also use the Ambassador page to log in once you've created your account, to log into that dashboard. So after this training today, first thing you should do, please make sure you go ahead and sign up. Once you enter your email to sign up, you'll receive this sign up email. which invites you to create an account to access that ambassador dashboard. In order to receive your personal fundraising link, you do need to create an account. All you need to create that account is your email address and a password. So it's not a lengthy process, not a lot of questions, just your email and a password. Once you create your account, you will receive this welcome email, which includes information about your personal fundraising link. It also includes details about how to log into the ambassador dashboard. So that's what you're seeing on this slide, that personal fundraising link and a link to that ambassador dashboard. Once you have that account created, you will have access to this ambassador dashboard. The dashboard includes a lot of different information and resources to help you on Giving Day. The first thing you'll see when you log into the dashboard is the prompt to share. You have 3 social media easy share buttons here. You have Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. You also have that easy email share button as well. All of these share buttons automatically include your personal fundraising link. So you don't have to worry about copying and pasting that link from your email. It's all right here in the dashboard for you. These easy share buttons just make it that much easier for you to share your story and start getting donations in for Phi Gamma Delta. So you'll notice that your fundraising link is quite long, and we do want to make this as easy as possible for you. So in the dashboard, feel free to change your URL to a short URL. That's what that bottom box is showing. I just shortened it up with my first name. So you can do that as well if that makes it easier for you. So your fundraising link is always available to you in that user dashboard. So you don't have to search your email for it. You can just log into the dashboard and grab it from there. I do want to point out the referred page dropdown that's also in the dashboard. This is showing you that the fundraising link will point to the main Phi Gamma Delta Giving Day page. So your brothers can explore all their options for giving. It's going to take them right to that home page. The great thing for you is that your networks can choose to give to whatever area they want, and it will still count toward your totals. It does not matter what area they choose to give to as long as they use your fundraising link, and it will track those gifts and tie them to you as an ambassador. So let's talk a little bit more about tracking your progress, because I actually think that this is the most fun part of Giving Day is seeing your impact. So within the ambassador dashboard, you're able to track your progress. You can see which of your friends are giving back. You'll see the total you have raised and also a list of your donors, as long as your donors haven't made their gift anonymously. You are also able to track how many clicks you've generated from your shares, who is clicking on your Facebook link, who's clicking on the Twitter button. We hope this encourages you to share as much as possible. It sort of gamifies this. The more chances you share throughout the day, the more chances your friends have to give. So continue to share and share multiple times. If you prefer to not use the easy share buttons that are in the dashboard, just remember to always include your personal fundraising link in whatever you do decide to post or send, so that it gets tracked back to you as an ambassador. If you just share the regular general Giving Day page, it's not going to track back to you as an ambassador. So make sure you're using that personal fundraising link. So also within the ambassador dashboard, you're able to download images and a toolkit. These items were created by the Phi Gamma Delta team, and they're there to make your job a little bit easier. I'm going to pass this slide over to Duke to chime in on these resources that are available. Duke?
Yeah, so we have these social media images available for you. These are kind of just the generic Giving Day ones. we're kind of going for a roaring 20s type theme this year. So that's why we have a lot of black and white and older photos. So that's what Paige, our coordinator of communications, went with for the images you're seeing. We're probably going to come up with specific values ones when we get closer to the actual values week that you can be sharing. So I'll get those to you. But these are just ones that are available now if you want to change your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram photos to use those just to start promoting the day. And then the next part is more of the specifics. So kind of telling you what a Giving Day ambassador looks like and what you could be doing. A lot of it we're going over in this call, but if you wanted to see it written down, that's where you can see it. Giving Day information, so that's more of the overarching themes of the day. We originally had our monetary goal of $200,000, but I'm most likely going to eliminate that from all of our communications, just with everything that's going on. Super lofty goal to begin with, and also not something that we want to be pushing down people's throats. So that part will be changed, but everything else will be the same, along with the prizes. So each of the different categories for number of donors and then number of money raised will have prizes that go to chapters that perform well in those areas. So if you want to see what those prizes look like, they're things like scholarships that they can use however they feel necessary, extra ecclesia delegates, and famous Fiji prints. So just some fun things to be promoting when you're trying to get your chapter motivated for the day. And then it also talks about our Parliament incentives that we'll be offering this year. So those are undergraduate members that donate at least $18.48 and join what we call our Phi Gam Parliament. Parliament is a group of owls, but we're trying to encourage chapters to get certain percentage participation for their whole group. So if they have 50, 75, and 100, there are different things that they can win there. So when you're another thing that you can kind of use in your back pocket when you're spreading the word is that there are those incentives available to the people.
Awesome, that's great. Okay, so now to finish up, let's talk a little bit about what you should be sharing. So what do you want to say? We do want this to be personal to you, and we really want to encourage you to share your personal story as it relates to Phi Gamma Delta. So rather than just sharing your fundraising link, it is much better to share personal stories and anecdotes with that fundraising link. So here are some questions that can help you start thinking about what to share in your email and your social posts. So first, what are you passionate about in relation to Phi Gamma Delta? Did Phi Gamma Delta help you land your dream job? Did you meet lifelong friends because of Phi Gamma Delta? Do you want to pay it forward to help future brothers? Those sorts of things. You can also think about sharing your favorite Phi Gamma Delta memory, your favorite event and why, or you could even think back on why you decided to join Phi Gamma Delta in the first place. These are all things or ideas you can easily craft into a personal message or narrative, which really will help make these statements so much more impactful to your networks. And it also contributes to the fun of the day. It's fun looking at that hashtag and seeing all the different stories coming in. It really does help inspire others to give when they hear about your passion for your organization. We also want to encourage you to use I statements, which can be really effective in helping showcase the need for your organization, including a statement like, I'm giving back because, really does help make it personal. But then also don't forget, you always want to include your fundraising link, but also a call to action. So you're asking them to join you in making a gift today. You want to make sure that you're getting them to act and join you on this day in making a donation. So these are some great examples from last year's Giving Day. In these examples, Your brothers are sharing their personal story, why they're giving, and they're also asking their networks to join them in giving back. So these are some really great examples to take a look at and start getting your wheels turning about what you could possibly share for the 2020 day. So to wrap up, what are the next steps for you all to take to make this year's Giving Day an awesome one? First, sign up. Sign up if you haven't already, and then customize your personal fundraising link. At the same time, start thinking about your personal story and what types of stories you want to share on the day. This is a fun day for you, your organization, your brothers, so do get excited. And remember to track your progress via the Ambassador dashboard. That's part of the fun, to see your impact, see who's taking action because of your sharing. And then on May 1st, 2020, which is Phi Gamma Delta's Giving Day, spread the word, shout it from the rooftops, get as many people involved as possible to make this the most successful Giving Day yet for your organization. The final slide here just includes important contact information. Advancepgd.org is the Giving Day website. You can head there now and read the FAQ section. You can also check out the Ambassador dashboard. The Ambassador section. That's where you sign up to be an ambassador, and it's also where you log in once you've created your account. We also have Duke's email on this slide. If you have questions about being an ambassador or anything related to Phi Gamma Delta's Giving Day, please reach out to Duke at dmurphy@phigam.org. And that concludes our presentation for you. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us. We are so appreciative of your help. I know Duke and his team are working hard to make this year's Giving Day a fantastic one, and I know that they couldn't do it without you. Thanks, everyone.